We were talking a little bit about Portland when you were up there. Who were some other guys that were in that territory?
Well, when I got there, the bottom had just dropped because Buddy Rose went to San Francisco, and that guy was over.
Right.
I mean, say what you will about him. Every time he came back for a weekend or a week, he would draw sellouts every time he came. I swear. I promise you that. I guess Ole wouldn't have liked him either, right? But he came in and did business, and then Roddy Piper came in with Tim Brooks,
Right.
Taylor Brooks,
Mm-hmm.
and that gave a shot of adrenaline into the territory because they had Dr. Hiro Ota, which was like the 1 millionth Japanese wrestler they've ever had. You know, they're all sneaky and they all sinister and they throw salt in your face. And, you know, the people had seen that and they weren't ready to buy any more tickets for it. But Piper came in with those bagpipes and, man, he was good.
What were your initial impressions of him as a person?
Oh, please. I was so happy. And I just come from, I almost got married to a girl in Nova Scotia. No, I'm sorry. I'm very sleepy. I've only had a couple hours sleep. But, she was in Prince Edward Island, okay? And she played the piano, she played the guitar, and she played the bagpipes. And she was from the farm, and I just fell in love with her. And then I was really homesick, and I kind of like fell in love with her, and I felt like I didn't realize it until I left how much I missed her. And then I would never see her again because when I came back to the Maritimes 5 years later, I found out she was married with children, you see. So, but I mean, she was a breath of fresh air. And then I was so miserable without her. And then I saw Roddy Piper, he's playing the bagpipes and he's Scottish and this and that. Well, she was Scottish too. So I went, bam. So I instantly liked him. Plus, he was such a fun person in the dressing room. And then I would wrestle him and I did a job for him. In other words, put him over. He got his hand raised. And of course, I would mean more because of being with him than it would if I had just beat somebody. You know, if I defeated Dr. Hiro Oda.
Right.
Neither one of us would get over.
He gave you a good run, basically.
He was so great that anybody in the ring with him or even the referee got over. Plus, the people in the audience got over. He was that good.
Wow.
He was so much fun and entertainment. He gave the people too much for their money. And it hurt him. I mean, here's a guy with all these injuries throwing his body every which way. See, I'm a bit of a freak in the business because I never did anything I couldn't do. And, well, how many people do you know that put 21 years into wrestling without one injury at all? Not an injury. And by that I mean chronic injuries. I mean, I'm not saying that I didn't get my feelings hurt or get somebody stepped on my toe, but I'm saying, like, I can do a move right now that no wrestler can do. I can make this and I can do that. And everybody else is going like this and like that. I mean, Ken Patera, he's the second strongest man in the world in 1972. And, you know, he'll tell you himself, he's like a Cadillac with 500,000 miles on it. You know, he's like, so I think some of the reason is that I was a gymnast.
I was going to ask you that, yeah.
And that I lifted weights, but never heavy. I don't lift heavy weights because heavy weights is the best and the worst thing for you. It's the best thing for your muscles. It's the worst thing for your joints. And after you ruin your joints, they don't give you new joints. That's why all these wrestlers getting artificial hips, artificial knees, and all this stuff. You know, I don't need it because I never lifted heavy weights and I never did anything in the ring that I couldn't do. So, and plus, when I wrestled Hulk Hogan on NBC, he body slammed me over the top rope. Well, I am a gymnast. And for me, that's a dismount off the high bar. In other words, I knew I could do it unless he would have muscled me so I couldn't grab the top rope. Well, if I couldn't have grabbed the top rope, then I don't know what would have happened to me. But since I had the top rope, one under and one over, it became a gymnastic trick. I landed right on my feet, and then I collapsed. And everybody said, whoa, what a bump. Well, no, I'm good. You know, it's all that gymnastic training paid off.
Watch thousands of exclusive shoot interviews right now on TitleMatchNetwork.com.